That being said, denying them one turn just means their next turn is going to be stronger, because usually you're aiming for turn 6, 7, or 8 to get your guys out with a buff, rush your fairies out, storm your fairies out with a buff. And so if you just deny them one turn, they just play the next turn, but they can play one more body on the board with their buff.
Prepare for defeat.
Time for me to prove myself.
You know, Daria doesn't what? I'm on the edge of my seat. Yeah. I feel like broken is an overused word in... I want this Eurus for sure. Azazel will not be helping me this game, though. Because they're generally hitting for 3 or less. Well, he's sticking around anyway. Yeah, I feel like we have to be careful when we say the word broken. It gets overused and starts to lose its meaning if we call everything that's a really tough matchup, really hard to play around, broken. Stuff's strong. Broken is when stuff is borderline unbeatable by most of the deck. Like, by a good enough of the decks. It only has, like, one really niche counter that loses to everything else. That's a broken deck. That's a warped meta. That's why Roach was really strong. I haven't seen much Roach now, but while Roach was really strong in the last minute, everyone's complaining about it. I don't really think it was necessarily broken, because it did have pretty bad matchups. Sword, for one example. Every time I played Sword, I just ate Roach. That being said, is that just... Well, the Sword... Oh, this is Roach, okay. Well, let's just casually drop this Eurus, then.
I can't suppress this craving.
Oh man, Azazel's gonna be great! Do I just jam? Yeah, just jam another one.
I can't suppress this craving.
Maximize the amount of damage he takes for each Roach he plays. Okay.
Consider my interests piqued.
Okay.
Consider my interests piqued.
Oh, what is this game?
Sink into degeneracy.
See about this?
You
Makes me a lot harder to kill.
Don't try and hide it. Give in to desire.
Yeah. No, I hate it. I definitely hate it. But I do beat it.
Hey, let's play.
I don't like this, though. I don't like this. Let's do that.
It tastes better than it looks.
I can't suppress.
What are the chances of
this
having a
craving.
second Prid? Oh no, actually, it's hard for him to... Okay, I was like, I forgot it doesn't auto
Witness
evo.
the power.
What are the chances of him having a...
How about you?
So right now he would need to Roach,
Misery.
evo into this, Predatory, and win the 50-50. Yeah, that's one of my biggest problems, I think, with Roach, is... I don't think it's that bad of a deck. The problem is there's just no real good aggro to counter it.
We've been bound. So I'm bound to protect.
True misery.
Like, I tried for a while. I felt like there should be a Bloodcraft aggro deck of some kind that just destroys Roaches.
There is kindness.
And I guess Amitaz kind of does that now. But... just... more free evos?
Let us conclude.
Playing a lot of his Roach. He's only played the one Roach.
Lost.
Alright! Fuck you, Roach! I guess he just didn't get any of his bouncers? Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah. Kel really eats aggro. That's a card I do not like.
All too easy.
Yeah, definitely a card I do not like. There's a lot. I was talking to another guy in Discord. Oh no, it's not the same guy in Discord. And that's one of the things I've noticed about this. I don't know if it's this game or this meta right now, but it is board clear heavy. It's pretty hard to run a decent... You can't really zoo. You can't just, like, build a zoo and have it hit into the guy wave after wave after wave. Like, your board gets pretty cleared out. Yeah. Yeah, Kel... And it's all just for an Evo. Yeah, I wish Kel didn't have his Evo, basically.
Prepare for defeat.
I think Kel's
This
fine,
one's for my family.
but his Evo really breaks him. Dragon! Okay. I played against this deck a few times, and I don't really know. This matchup's a lot harder. Kel nerf one, yeah. Kel... Honestly, I feel like if Kel got nerfed, Sheraton wouldn't be that bad of a card. I'd rather Kel got nerfed than Sheraton. Either get rid of the Evo, or make it so even when it's Evo, like, it only does 1 damage. Like, this really changes how you can play around that card. And it makes that deck... Because right now, it's not susceptible to wide boards because you can Kel it. And it's not susceptible to just building something tall because you can Sheraton it. The only thing that really seems like it's susceptible towards is Ambush Sword or Amataz from hand, boom, kind of shit. Oh, yeah, Unleash. I'm gonna make him do the trade because he wants the tree. Yeah, that would also work. I think it's the Evo that needs to be changed more than anything. Either it needs to not heal, or it needs to do less damage. It's just too good right now. Just kind of want to play this side by side with an Evo. I don't want to Azazel early against this deck because they can choose to it's harder to kill. Basically, they can choose to not focus on the shadow procs as much.
Escape the shadow.
I want to try to build up a big shadow, and then I want to kind of nope some of it with Azazel.
Be gone.
Might not even get that far though.
I do struggle to restrain myself.
Okay. What I'm gonna do here is...
I am the fires of war incarnate.
Why are you pressing your cheek against mine? You will soon learn.
Basically, whatever doesn't die from the one, you finish off with.
A worthless endeavor.
That was clean. Ouch! Yeah, that's a card now.
Guess I got too close.
Okay, we got Shiva procs coming up though. That'll help a lot.
Does it gnaw at your flesh?
Just it's ticking for 3. Okay, wow.
My planes shall raise creation.
We got to really maximize our health, so I'm gonna try to time Azazel just right. Yeah, Roach is definitely fallen out of favor. Which I think is still... That's just when we Azazel. Wow, holy shit.
into degeneracy.
Thing is, we need Evo here.
Witness the power. Don't try and hide it. Give in to desire.
I'm still gonna
Embrace yourself.
play the Eurus.
I can't suppress this craving.
Is this just this turn when during your turn? Whenever this. No, that's it. If gain the ability to. Okay, so we can do that
Submit to
later.
my
That's good
fiery
enough.
embrace.
All right, cool. So he has 4 coming at him next turn. He needs to deal with this board. My heal.
Saw that one coming.
And he can only really do 3 to me.
I'll
Ooh.
show you disdain.
Everyone's saying Roach is awful. Honestly, I've had so many really dirty games with Amataz, which is a deck that I love playing, that I feel like it's also a little bit... but it's a little good.
Saw that one coming.
It won't be long now.
Okay.
Never lose that conviction.
Fortunately, I can only play... He ran Neptune, which means he could have another Neptune. Which means actually I might just... Destruct
Go
it.
mad for me, darling.
Oh wait, he has 4 coming to his face. What the hell am I doing? He's dead.
My reign, how about you?
You're a solid fighter.
I think it's Overtune. I love it to death, but there's not really much you can do with it against it.
All too easy.